I did participate in an FYE, which is a freshman year experience. My FYE class was called Global Titans, and we took a trip to New York. I loved it. It brought me really, really close to a great group of people, and some of them are my best friends now.
So I did also participate in a first-year experience. Mine is called Citizen Scholars. The focus was on community engagement and how to build a stronger community. That second semester we had a hands-on component and we built a greenhouse. It was a class project at a local nonprofit, and that greenhouse is being utilized in growing food because where the local nonprofit is located is a food desert. It's really cool to know that we made an impact.
I really love all the professors I've had. The business professors I've experienced all come from a profession of what they're teaching.
Faculty and staff are really motivated to help you out and keep you engaged in the learning experience here.
My current business professor, he was a marketing manager at a giant camping and outdoor store for 15 years, and so he knows about the marketing process because he was their main marketing guy.
A lot of them have given me so many opportunities which I gladly take in stride, and I like that they're always there for you. A lot of them, I'll go into their office hours and instead of going right into the material, they'll ask, "How are you today?"
My advisor is Professor Kearney, and he is still a practicing lawyer on cases that he wants. And then my religion staff that I've worked closely with, they do the research all the time and they know about what they're talking about in class, and then you bring up these things like, oh yeah, I need to research that some more and then I'll get back to you. So they really care about what you're doing there.
I wasn't really used to that from a high school experience, so it's really great to see that they're there for you and they're also trying to help you be the best student that you could be.
Some really cool classes that I've taken outside of my major, or I guess the class that I'm in right now, is a cultural anthropology class, which I was just really, really interested in.
You get to try a wide variety of things, some things that you wouldn't necessarily think you'd like.
I took this one class called God and Science, and it was so interesting because I'd never talked about any kind of topics like that in a school setting. So I really got exposed to a lot of that I never even talked about before.
For me, one of them was Intro to Entrepreneurship, and I just took that for a gen ed credit, and then I ended up liking it so much that I am now minoring in that, which is just a really cool thing that you can do.
Really nice too about Illinois Wesleyan is you can have an internship anywhere but from your freshman year all the way to your senior year.
So I had an internship the summer of my freshman year. That was really great and a good experience for me. So my internship was with the Action Research Center on campus. So that is kind of like our community engagement center, and I just worked really closely with them and with a local nonprofit as well, which is something that I'm really interested in.
This past summer, I was a merchandising intern with Coors Brewery, and so in that role, I was responsible for the strategic marketing of our products in grocery stores after the introduction of full-strength beer in grocery stores in Colorado. And so through that role, I was meeting with sales managers, account managers, grocery store managers. It was a phenomenal opportunity to really work and learn how to creatively solve problems independently, and also how to stand out at a large company and make sure that you're making a positive name for yourself.
The summer between my sophomore and junior year, I had the opportunity to go travel to the University of Michigan to do research there as a member of their program in climate and space science observation, where I got to work on a proof of concept cube satellite.
So I stayed at IWU for a couple of reasons. The biggest reason is because it challenges me. So as a student and as a biochemistry student, I really want to be challenged so that I can come out of this university, and I've already seen changes in myself that make me a more motivated student.
It's the first place that I really felt like I already fit in. I'm an only child, and so I'm super close with my parents, and I really rely on a consistent support system. And so I really found that at Illinois Wesleyan. There's always somebody there for me when I come home and I've had a good day or I've had a not so good day.
Everyone is really looking out for each other, and it's really nice to see the same people on your walk to class every morning. It's so nice to just have a conversation with just a random person and just feel so safe doing it. And it's particularly because the campus is so small and you can make connections with so many people.
The people at Illinois Wesleyan are such good, salt-of-the-earth people. The campus community is like no other. It's only one that you would find at a small institution.
During freshman year convocation, there was this great guy named Will. He's actually a townie as well. He was talking about his home and how he found campus to be his new home. And then he said it took him 6 weeks to say, hey, I'm headed home. And as a townie, that usually means to your house, but he meant to his dorm, which kind of struck me as like, you feel this comfortable. And then a couple weeks later, when I said, hey guys, see you tomorrow, I'm gonna head home. And it kind of hit me that like, if I'm calling it this already, as a freshman first semester, how could I go anywhere else?
I just love the community, and it's just so tight-knit. Once you meet people at Wesleyan, you can't leave. You are not allowed.
And the thought of having to leave this amazing support system behind and all of these fantastic people who have shaped me into the person, the leader, the student, the individual that I am today. These people really watched me grow up, and Illinois Wesleyan gave me a place where I could grow up and where I could become the person that I am today, and that's something that I'll be grateful for the rest of my life.